There's something called smart living. Smart living, you maintain your lifestyle without paying more. And that's why we're going to look at key shopping tips for this season. So the first tip is around foodstuffs. Basic commodities we have to eat. How do we make to buy good foodstuff? How do you keep the prices low? Let's consider bulk buying. Places like Marikiti, Gikomba, Nyamakema. If you did bulk buying, you can obviously be able to have some savings. It's also a season when you need to consider the market day where you live. Whatever place you live, there's a market day. Maybe it's a time to avoid the convenience stores. All those conveniences, is a margin you're going to pay for that. So if you're traveling on an open road and they're selling foodstuffs out there, I think it's a nice thing to try and see whether you can get yourself a bargain. What about growing some food for ourselves? If you have a backyard, you can do a vertical garden. It helps as part of recreation also to grow your food if you have the space. Let's eat the fruit in the season. We are lucky in this country. When we have bananas, we have bananas and bananas and bananas. It's mangoes, it's avocado. If you're eating the fruits in the season, your pricing is going to be down. This is the time for fabrics and clothes. Who doesn't want new wear? If you want to buy fabrics and clothing, there's a lot of bargain if you can find your footing to a place like Isli. Maybe if you have the courage to go to the open air offers, Toy Market, Ngara, Mudhurwa. It would also help to try online bargains on online shops. If you're going to look at Jumia, Kilimall, Alibaba. I know we have a lot of exhibitions, we have a lot of malls, we have a lot of stalls, but we also need to be careful. Sometimes they say they got a discount, a 70% discount, but you need to appreciate they play with prices. Now, the third area, and this is more for the ladies, it's time to look beautiful. One of the things we need to do is to avoid the rush. If you find yourself in that gridlock, just before 25th is when you want to make your hair, on 23rd, 24th, be sure you pay a premium for that. Because there's going to be a huge rush. So if you can avoid that rush, go earlier, go a week earlier, that would be good. But there are also a lot of bargain salons that you can go to. We got places like Kenyatta Market or Toy Market. And maybe for parents, is this a season to do it yourself? And ask your friends to do that. And if you want to buy your accessories, you buy the stuff, you go to the place where they're making it with your own stuff. That way you're going to make some savings out of that. The fourth area is our car, motor vehicle parts. We want to keep our car in one piece. Fuel is expensive. You cannot have your car being inefficient. We must service it and we must maintain it. So when we are doing this thing, this is the time we say, if you want to make sure you don't spend a lot of money, don't delegate the purchases. Go and buy. If they want this part and this part and this part, ask them for the pricing. Go to the shop. When you're doing your shopping, do comparison shopping. You don't have to buy from the first shop. Deal with original parts. Don't deal with second-hand parts. And if you can, shop where there's qualified salespeople. That when you go there and you explain to them, this is what I want, they can actually even tell you how it works and how you can maintain it, and they're going to sell you the appropriate part. Now, the number 5 area where we need some tips is traveling. And if you're on public means, I think it is time to book early. Now, if you're traveling in the same direction, it's family reunion time, carpooling is a possibility. You don't have to go 4 of you, everybody with your own car. If you're going to be traveling, avoid the gridlock days. If you find yourself on the road on 23rd and 24th, be sure you spend many, many days. We should not dare flooded bridges and flooded road sections. Now, the other area where I know we need some tip, we are buying shoes. Downtown, you got a deal, try out your stalls, try open air, try to see whether you can go to Ngara, Toi, Mudhurwa and Gikomba, those places, or you try and shop online, because if you do that, you're going to get yourself a deal. With all those deals, are we not going to have some savings for money that we can use in January?
We will, definitely.
Now, the other place where we are shopping is household appliances.
Exactly.
If you do comparison shopping, you're going to have a good buy. We go and look at all those supplies, Kamkonji, Isli, downtown, and then we are careful. Don't take deals from everybody saying they're going to organize you, because that's where the conman and the thieves comes in, and be wary of buying fake things. Are we not buying Christmas lights? We're making the Christmas tree, and we're buying the Christmas light. And we're going to have those color bulbs outside our home. Some people want neon lights. There's a hub downtown. It's called Little Muranga. Just around Ridhuri Avenue, Mfangano Street. That's where you're going to get those things. Massive supplies, be wary of fake, conmen, and thieves. I know it's time for curtains and carpets. I advise a trip to the malls in Isli. Those guys are very kind, they're very good. They have their fundis there, they have a lot of supplies. But you move from shop to compare prices to avoid overpricing. You need to have in mind what you want, because when you go there, you're going to have very many. There are downtown options. If you don't want to come to Isli, Biashara Street is still waiting. Now, the last tip is on beddings. We have worked very hard. we must sleep like the king. Think of how you're going to make time so that you can actually be able to visit Kamkunji, Ikomba, and you have a guide who can talk you there, and you're going to get very, very good deals around there.
Yeah.
If you want a good bed, we still have our good fundis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they look roadside, but they make very quality material.
Exactly.
If they say buy Kenya, build Kenya, that's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Promote those guys. If you follow those tips, we'll be better. I always urge people, equip yourself. And that's why we're inviting people for a free class. Just send in your name on WhatsApp, 0708-150-137. The wallet words is a very good Christmas gift.
Exactly.
If you have somebody you're looking for, what do I gift them for Christmas? This is a great book. If you want your copy, you just WhatsApp 0708-150-137.